The names that you see here is of families who donated money to create the park around the city. And we are at the corner of the western wall of the city, not of the temple, and the southern wall of the temple. The builders of Jerusalem Garden. Such a beautiful place. The smell of the pine. Oh, it's so beautiful. But we are reaching to a very important place. It's alternative place to the Via Dolorosa. You know that we have we are walking with Jesus. We are carrying the cross through the Via Dolorosa, which is a Catholic thing from the 14th century. But in history, there were different kinds of Via Dolorosa, and one of them will be here soon. Here, for example, we found a tower, foundation of a tower. That tower was built at the Crusader time, but when the Muslims in 1887 conquered the city from the Crusader, they decided to actually build a better wall. But at 1212, the Sultan, the government, the city hall, the nephew, right, now I know, the nephew of Saladin, the one who conquered it, it's like a few years later, decided to destroy that wall after he built it, mainly because he was afraid from the Crusaders. They might come back again. Then in that case, build it, destroy it. Story of Jerusalem. I know it's very complicated, but I didn't. That's not part of the alternative Via Dolorosa that I promised you to see, and we will actually start talking about it. I took a video of it, and I won't talk a lot about it, but I will just mention it. And if if someone feels bad because of it, then it's okay. It's okay. It's only a theory, but a good one. You can see that it looks like an entrance and a gate. Then let's enter to the place that the Bible, the book of John, calls it the Gavta. Is that a Gavta? I don't know, but you can see that there are stairs here. Then let's say that one of the gates is here. And another thing that you can see is some stairs that enter to the city. You can see that part of the ancient wall to the left, and this is the 16th century wall. Then we actually enter through here to the gate that was somewhere here. That's the outer gate, and the inner gate is here, and there's kind of a place right here that is higher. It looks like a stage, and we're gonna climb it. Is that the place that Pontius Pilate was judging Jesus? If you read the book of John, you will know that he was outside and in, outside and in. Am I standing now at the place that Jesus was standing, and Pontius Pilate was there washing his hands? Is that a place? One reason to believe that it might be the place is because behind it is the gardens of King Herod. His palace is a little bit to the left, and Jaffa Gate is the fortress that he built. So many people say, I mean, there's no reason that Pontius Pilate will leave his palace, because he lived here when he came to Jerusalem, and go all the way to the Antonia of today to judge Jesus. Instead of it, he will stay in his place. He will go out from the Gafta to the Gafta and will judge people. True or not, I don't know. But some Christians already accept it. You can see how beautiful is the view here. This is the western part of the city, and the border between Jordan here and Israel until 1967. And there are so many neighborhoods around it. King David Hotel is right there in front of you. Last time that I walked here, someone decided to turn that place to his house, and he had a dog that guarded his place. Did you watch that video? Oh, that was funny. I can smell the herb. So many. Kind of herb here. It's like I feel like I'm in a salad. It was staying here. And now let me look that the dog is not here. But you can see different kinds of walls. Different kind of stones. And the bedrock is here. All right. Hellenistic wall. It's right here. Above it, Herodian wall. Above it, Ayyubis, Ottoman's wall. Then you can see that it's like layers by layer, the Israeli period, Hellenistic, Roman, Byzantine, early Islamic period, Ayyubic, Muslim, Ottoman, Muslim. Is that a wall from the first temple time? Maybe. Looks like a Herodian style. Then behind it, it was the palace of King Herod. And usually it's wet here. And let me see that I won't swim here. But I want you to see burial caves. And I don't know why it's wet there all the time. Then I'm trying to walk slowly. Those are caves from the first temple time. What you can see that there's like it's like a bed, and that's the area for the heads. The entrance that you will see here, burial site there. Sadly, it's closed, but we can actually understand the idea. What's that? And the air is full with garbage. And if it's okay by you, I'm not going closer to there. But again, the Jews have been buried outside the wall. And let's go back to the main path. We saw a pillow from made of stone to the head. Look how beautiful the trees, the olive trees are. Guys, we are very close to the end of the tour. I did it! We made a run tour around the city at the Nativity of Virgin Mary, the Blessed Mother. This is David's Tower, which we already know that it's actually King Herod Tower, and he's being then I took a video of it. To enter the city you have to have permit. Not everyone can enter the city. For example, that car, I'm not sure that they can, or maybe they can, but we're gonna climb up. To here, you can see a minaret that we are renovating now. Minaret from the Ottomans' time. Because everyone who controlled the city used that fortress as their fortress. Why? Because it's the highest place of the city, and from there you can control every part of it. Lots of noise. Someone wrote me yesterday that he loved the city. He didn't like the noise of the cars. And you can see two walls. The first wall is the outer wall of the city. The inner one, you will see it soon, it's the wall from the time of the wall of the fortress. Now Jaffa Gate used to be sealed. I mean, the wall continued on there, and the road here wasn't exist. It was part of the wall of the city. But when the Kaiser came in 1898, he told the Ottomans, I'm not walking into the city. You, my dear, will destroy part of it, build me a road, and I will be able to enter with a carriage into it. And from that moment we do have cars in the city. At the Ottomans' time, just before the British came in 1917, you could see a tower above it. The British didn't like it, and there were so many houses outside the wall can be destroyed by the British, because they said, and I accept it, the wall of the city is very important. Then two kind of wall. Wall of the city, you see only the upper part of it, and the wall of the fortress that King Herod used. And there's so many soldiers here. Let me see if I will be able to take a video of them. And what are they doing here? Are they here to guide us, to guard, to help us? No, it's Thursday. Thursday, it's the end of the week. It's the beginning of the weekend, the end of the week. Tomorrow, Friday, it's the end of the week. But on Thursday, they are visiting Israel. And then, at the end of the day, they are going back home. And it's a happy, happy day. And you can see that we have black people. Black Israelis. Of course we have black Israelis. Judaism is not... How should I say it without remembering Hitler? It's not a race. It's a religion. In that case, to find black, and I'm not saying African Israelis. I'm making a video of all the walls of the city. And remember, we started the tour from here. I did it. And altogether it's 1 hour and 40 minutes to do it, mainly without stopping. But we did it. And you know what? Because I'm now heading back to Tel Aviv. I live in Tel Aviv. I'm taking the light rail home. Let's continue with the video until we will reach the northern part of the wall. But you can always say, if you saw the video yesterday, you can say bye. No, don't stay with me. I'm happy that I did it. I'm going home. I'm going home. It was such an amazing tour. Look how beautiful it is. Then I don't remember if I mentioned it. No. Yes, they're going home. Then for them it's a very happy day. Judaism is not a race. Judaism is a religion. Some of them are white. Some of them are Asian. Some of them are black. I'm not saying I'm not politically correct, because I think that political correct is wrong. Unless we will say Irish Americans or something like that. Color, it's beautiful. Black, it's an amazing beautiful. White, it's a beautiful color as well. And every color is beautiful. It doesn't matter if you're Jew, Muslims, Christian. It doesn't matter if you are tall or short. Just act like a nice human being. And that is more important than anything else. 20 minutes of kitsch. Yesterday I showed it to you, but then I will show it to you again. Remember the secondary use of Suleiman the Magnificent. And I'm looking, here it is. The 10th League actually captured Jerusalem. And this is a stone with the number 10. Then they used it and at the 1st century. And the Suleiman the Magnificent said, all right, let's use it again at the 16th century. Mount Zion is not covered with a wall. Most of the time it used to be part of the city with the wall, but I don't know why Suleiman the Magnificent decided not to add it. There are tombs of 2 Ottoman guys inside Jaffa Gate. I do have a video of it, and because we don't know who are being buried there, we know that it's like 2 Ottoman men. The rumors say that because they forgot to build it, the wall around Mount Zion, they've been killed. Or another rumor, which is better, says that the wall was so beautiful, and guess what? It is beautiful. Then Suleiman the Magnificent decided to kill them because he said, I don't want you to build another beautiful wall in any other place in the world. True or not, there are 2 tombs there. Oh, let me show you some pictures of the clock tower and the houses that were touched the wall, and then we will say goodbye. We are reaching now the corner of the west and the north part of the wall. That area, you can see a moat from the Crusader time. There was a beautiful tower here, Tankard Tower, that you can see only a small part of it. And let me show you the pictures. We will be able to say goodbye. If you remember, just there, not so far away from there, you can find let me stop the water from running. Yes, we can see the new gate, the border between Jordan and Israel, the houses that were touched the wall, British entering to Jaffa Gate, those buildings were touched the wall there, and the tower. Remember, we want to see the tower. That's a clock tower that the British didn't like. Right here. Then now, when you know everything, and we reach the northern part, then thank you very much for being with me. Yeah, I'm happy. We did it. I'm sweating. I'm stinky now, but I'm happy. Hallelujah for that. See you in my next video. Bye bye.